Hi,
Okay,
everybody.
live. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So, how's the weather there today, Kristen?
Well, the weather here is rainy. It's slightly raining on me because I'm outside, but it's been pretty rainy this weekend. Earlier it was really nice. I went swimming earlier, but it's pretty rainy here. How's it there?
Oh, we've had just beautiful, beautiful weather the past few days. Just really nice, mild, with some clouds, but the sun shining down on us. I will put my bare feet in the grass today. I've just felt so good.
Oh, yeah. I love being out. It's even raining and I'm outside. If I could live outside, I would. Like, I just love the earth and being outside. So that's awesome. You guys, I love it.
Yay, I love springtime. We had such beautiful, beautiful tulips in our neighborhood a couple weeks ago. They were just like so breathtaking. And then they started all falling off. I'm like, oh,
Oh. You
I
gotta
love,
take them and like take a bath. Like I always like kind of like pick up things from the earth, like pine cone sticks, and you can just like work with them, use them, bless them.
oh yeah, I was outside with my dog today, and one of my neighbors came by. There's a little boy, I guess he's going into kin- first grade now. Um, and came down with his mom and was playing with my dog, and he picked up the flower petals and he gave
Oh,
one to me. He gave one to his mom, then he gave one to me, and then he gave another color one to his mom and gave one to me. And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he picked dandelions and blew them and gave one to his mom and gave one to me. Yeah, it was just fun.
oh. That's like wholesome. That's like heartwarming. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome.
Yes, just made my Sunday.
Yeah, I love children. Like they're so like warm-hearted and just pure and innocent. And it's like it's just so heartfelt. And like I just feel like when people are really in tune with nature, outside of nature, it's easy to kind of get in your heart because it's like our bodies resonate with the earth. We're here on earth, we're grounded, and it's like the more that we work with the elements, like I just feel it's so pure and beautiful.
Yes. And I especially love when parents are just literally present with their children like that.
Mhm.
And that really allows the children to be in there. They're fully in their element with it. So yeah, it just made it a really, really nice time.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Oh, so yeah, what's going on with the energies? I have been seeing um, unicorns and horses. We've been talking about the fire horses. So it's like my fire horse is still just kind of like hanging out with me. We haven't, started running yet. And I've been seeing unicorns both like in my meditations and cards I've pulled and just showing up like online different places.
I love that. I know you mentioned the horse thing to me, and like in my meditations or just having the knowing of like the essence of the spirit of the horse, like it's been coming through for me as well. So I think maybe that's like on a collective, like we're ready to like we're ready for that action. I just feel like everything's kind of as it was being shook up and stuff. It's like now we're on that call for action. Like we can really feel that. Also, I'm really feeling when you're saying stuff like that, it's like tapping into that strength. When you feel the horse, it's like you're going forward regardless of what's coming on. It's like I just feel like the strength of a horse, that like the power, the resilience. And I feel like we're all kind of dealing with that in our own ways with different things and the collective. It's like how can we go forward with love and resilience and strength? And it just feels like that fire, that strength. I feel
Oh,
that.
yes. Yeah, I can see that because as you're talking, I'm like just having flashes of when I've seen my horse's meditation. And yes, I totally
Aw.
can feel that. And it feels like, we're really getting to like, or at least I am like really getting to know the horse in that strength and that power and like um lining up where we're going and just kind of bringing that energy together right now. And that reminds me of there's what they call a stellium in astrology, which is when a whole bunch of planets line up together. And there's I don't know how many. I lost track. There's at least 5 planets lining up in Aries right now, and Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. And there's one that's coming in that it's like this hasn't happened for 785 years. These 2 planets lining. So it's like we are like getting to know our horses and like lining up. Like there's this whole like lineup that's like brand new. That this is a race that people don't who've it's never happened before in our lifetime. So it's kind of like this anticipation with it.
Wow, that is amazing. That's exciting. For me, like I have been feeling this because I feel like it's driving the part of me, like that resilient strength part of me to be like, I no longer will allow my boundaries to be crossed. I will no longer allow my like the parts of me that are stagnant to hold me back anymore. It's like I feel like with the horse energy, it's like almost leading me forward. And as I'm tapping into that, it's like I do feel like this like support because it's like almost like my soul and aspects of my soul are like saying no more. And I know that's like kind of a strong message, but that's what I've been feeling the past week because like I am no longer going to allow certain aspects of me or matching other people or holding myself back or all of that. And I'm going to like go forward with like strength and action and love. And maybe those planets are really affecting my energy body. I don't know. Like, but I do feel like it's almost giving me like a push and a nudge. And I do feel like that's what a horse is. Like they're not stagnant. They don't just sit around and eat grass. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like cows, but they're moving, they're forward moving, they're like endurance action, and I do feel like a lot of our souls are pushing us that way. And then the shadows or the things that are gonna be kind of coming up is what's gonna be like, okay, let's honor what comes up, the resistance, anything like that, the emotions, we're gonna honor, we're gonna integrate, and then we're gonna keep going because it's like this energy I feel like is just pushing us forward, regardless of maybe like 6 months ago, if that was us in the same situation, we would just kind of taking a step back. It's like, no, leading us forward. So I love it. I like this energy.
Sorry, I'm trying to make us bigger. I'm like seeing us in this little tiny, tiny screen, but I'm totally hearing you. Um, and when you mentioned like horses eating grass, they eat grass for a little bit, so they get all fueled up, but then they're ready to run. Um,
Right.
and I've had a lot come up this week of like like in dreams or actual situations in my life like come up that some of them surprise me and are not so great or they're a little bit scary at first, but um once I face them and then I'm like, okay, well, some of this is here to clear it, to heal it, to say no more. I'm done with it. That's the old energy. What are we creating? What are we choosing? And yeah, so then we can line up like you're talking about. And we're not
Sure.
lined up. We can line up so we can move forward with it.
Yeah. And sometimes that looks like for some of us or some days, like we were just talking the first half of the day, everything's going smooth, we're feeling good, we're in alignment. And then the second half, oh, something comes in, and we're like, okay, let's ground, let's clear, let's do our tools, let's meditate, let's come back to center, our heart, rest, and then we're gonna go back at it. So it's like almost like, okay, we're gonna go at it, we're gonna take a break, we're gonna rest, we're gonna go, we're gonna take like it's like I do feel like resting. I know for me a lot, it's been so much energetic. So it's like when you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath, rest. And I know this is a message for me, and it's like, and then keep going because that action energy is like, it's gonna lead you forward. So if you do feel a little like stagnant, I know for me this weekend I was feeling that, and I was like, I'm gonna go clean out my junk drawer, and I just cleaned out the junk drawer. I cleaned it out. I cleared out the stagnant energy, and after that, I started doing a whole like I didn't have any stagnancy anymore. So it's like almost like if little things like that happen, go for a walk, clean out your junk drawer, do things that will help kind of shake up the energy to change the energy so that you can keep going forward.
Yes, beautiful.
Mhm.
And I remember before I got on here, like I ate dinner and then before I got on here, I brushed my teeth. And as I was brushing my teeth, I kept hearing forgiveness. And that's come up a couple of times. Actually, like in one of my meditations the other day, I think I was like, I heard cave of forgiveness. It was an interesting phrase, but that's part of like of some of the things that are coming up, like for us to forgive ourselves for things that we have done, for that have affected us, but then to forgive us for what we have done to others or what we haven't done to help them, or to forgive other people for what they've done or said against us. And I think that that's like a microcosm of us doing the forgiveness within, showing the outer world. I mean, yes, war is getting scarier. All these things suddenly come up in the news and the collective, from the local news to the national news, and it's just like a mirror of the little things popping up. But forgiveness is another big part of this. So if we can forgive and take that load off, then we are ready to move forward.
It is so true. Like, so what you're saying, like, I pulled these cards, and the first one that came out is karmic word clearing. But like for me, before this, I watched this YouTube video, and it was about sending the people or things in your life that are way heavy on your heart, with karma or relationships, love, instead of like fighting back with them energetically or even in person, send them love, because when you do that, you're bridging the gap, and that's helping to forgive them. And therefore it's like you're letting go of that karma. You're
Yeah.
letting go of the heaviness. You're able to like move forward with like things that you do desire, things that feel good, relationships that light you up. So it's like, if you are feeling this, like I know it says energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. And that is about forgiveness, forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, all of these different things. And it, to me, it looks like an angel.
Yes.
I'm
Beautiful.
seeing like the angel. And I don't know why I'm also getting like a balance card. And it's like the more that you're able to send love to others or aspects within your being, you're bringing balance. You're letting it go. You're bringing balance and more love into those areas. And then also you see like the crown, you're receiving the downloads because you have more space in your grounded, because you're not holding such of that dense energy of like anger or resentment. And as you do that, the next card that I got is calls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lesson. And I'm really noticing like the gold energy. Like to me, this is like the Christ-like energy of Jesus, of forgiveness, of that cosmic intelligence within. And as we're rewriting that karma on a collective but personal level, it's like we're able to kind of see the jewels of wisdom and let it go completely. Walk forward into a new higher timeline, like walk forward without all the heaviness and all of like the energies behind you. And then also I got angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. And this is like, to me, it's like bringing that light into that darkness. You see how bright that is?
Yeah.
It's like I just feel like the angels are all here. The angels are behind me right now. I feel them. It's like the angels are all here. We called in. We came at a perfect time. They're here to help us with these situations, war, collective energy, all of this. Call them in. Feel their presence. Use their energy. Meditate. Do all of that. And then what that's doing for us is a solar light upgrade. This is our personal power. This is our vitality. This is our confidence and vitality to walk forward in that action. And yeah, willpower, inner fire, kind of like that whole force energy. We're saying that action. This is like our healing of our divine masculine, but with like such an angelic frequency behind us. And as we're letting go of the old past lifetimes, past trauma, this lifetime, it could be different for all, but I just feel like there is like a really big clearing that's happening. And so that's the messages that I have for our viewers.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, I just all of the light. You kept talking about light and showing all the beautiful light. It just reminded me when I've been outside past few days, just like enjoying that light coming down and feeling it come through my crown and all the way down, and grounding it and listening to the birds chirping, reminding us that the angels are around.
I have like, so I have been seeing so many angels and feeling their presence, especially like on Easter. And I think it's just because so many people are open to being a light, that love. And I just saw so many angels. And then lately, I think as the war has like actually caused in more beings of light to come to us, but it's like being more open, like calling them in. Like I've just been feeling them so much, and I'm so grateful. And if you're new to this practice, you can start by calling in your guardian angel. If you're kind of on the spiritual journey, like there's angels for all things of walks of life. You can call upon angels, and that they are there. And so I just send you guys so much love. I'm very big angel advocate. I love working with their energy, and they're very powerful light beings.
I love angels too. It made me think of Diana Cooper's Archangel Animal Oracle card deck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna clear. Okay, what card? Now, okay. So I got the card for cow. Give with unconditional love and grace, which would go along with forgiveness, right? Once we forgive, we can give unconditional love and grace. And it's Archangels Raphael and Mary. I love Archangel Raphael. I've worked with I work with Archangel Raphael as an acupuncturist, master healer, and I love Mary. Whenever she's for me is peace. Like whenever I need some peace, my mom loves Mary too. So whenever we feel like we need peace, we're feeling anxious or something going on with our family, we always reach out to her, and I just can feel that peace coming down.
Yeah, I'm calling her in now. She to me is so powerful but so light. Like she's just such a heart healer and such a peaceful, beautiful forget like her and Jesus are just like I call them in like they're with me, I would say almost constantly. They're very beautiful for healing and forgiveness. And I love that
Yes.
card. I don't know if you heard me earlier when I was like, they're not like a cow, like when I was talking about the horses, I'm like, they're not like a cow eating the grass. So I think it's so cool that the cow came in like at the same time. I love that.
The cow is like, okay.
I was like, I'm here too, man.
And I am my part of unconditional love.
We love you, cow. I do. I love cows. They're so, to me, cows represent like play. Like cows are very playful and like joyful, and they really are. And they're very smart, very smart.
I live in the suburbs just outside of it's a small city, big town. And there's a big road going in front of my it's a divided road, not huge, but kind of a busy road. But across the road is a vineyard that has an enclosure, and there's cows there. So sometimes I bring my dog across the street to go meet the cows, but it's a little too exciting for them. But they're just they would come over and look at the other side of the fence, curious about us. But there's something feels very loving and just very calming and peaceful about them.
They are. I love them. I love animals. I'm a very big like just they all have such a beautiful message. They're all very wise. And if you can tap into them, they always have like a message or medicine for you. And so I love cows too. I talk to them. I love cows. I mean, I just love
Yeah. Okay.
so yeah.
I'm not seeing StreamYard. I'm not seeing any messages, but if anybody would like a card or a channeled message, if you're on here, just say hi in the comments.
Yeah, we send you guys lots of love if you're watching on the replay. And next week we'll see you then.
Yep. Okay. Okay, we'll see. End stream. Okay. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.